Hey guys, this is a Leopard Gecko care and setup video. I'm going to be showing you how I care for my Leopard Gecko, who is in there. Can't really see him much, he's in the darkness right now. So first thing is the tank. This is a 10-gallon tank. The general rule is to keep one Leopard Gecko for every 10 gallons of space. So if you have two, it's 20 gallons, 3, 30 gallons, so on. But honestly, I think you could fit 2 Leopard Geckos in here. I've seen it done before plenty of times, but that's just my opinion. I was just showing you the general rule for the tank space. So the heating, you don't need a heat lamp, but I do because he enjoys basking in it. He loves sitting on that rock, and he loves laying in the dish. So that's why I have that on there. I mean, it's not a necessity for leopard geckos, but what is for the heating is an under tank heater, which is under here. You can't see it under there, but it basically sticks to the bottom of your tank and gives them heat from below. It's really good because it helps with their stomach digestion with the heat from below, so it's pretty important. And next thing is the hides. You want 2 hides really. You want a hide on the hot side and on the cool side. Just a few minutes ago he was on the cool side. They go from hot to cold every once in a while, just depending on their body temperature, so they can regulate it since they're cold-blooded. And you also want to have a water dish. Don't worry if you sometimes forget to fill up your water dish or something. I mean, they're desert lizards. They can go months without water, but I mean, it's not healthy. But don't worry if you just forget about it, for a few days. Anyway, so feeding, you want to mostly stay with crickets. Stay away from the worms because they're not very nutritional. Crickets provide the most nutrition out of any of the things you could feed them. But every once in a while you can give them treats like worms, and they get big enough, bigger stuff. And this dish was originally used for calcium because if you put calcium in there without the compound D3 in it, sometimes your gecko will actually eat it, so you won't have to dust your crickets. Sadly though, mine does not, so I still have to dust my crickets. That's why there's no calcium in that dish. But he still enjoys, climbing in there and basking in that heat. Some people say that you shouldn't have the I don't know what they're called, purple black lights or whatever. But I mean, there's no research that says that they're harmful for your lizard. I think that's actually just a myth. But if it really makes you feel better, I mean, you can go ahead and get the infrared or just regular bulb. But I keep that on 24/7. So, I mean, I don't really want a bright light on while I'm trying to sleep because they can get pretty bright. I have 2 temperature gauges. I don't really monitor them that often anymore, but when you're first starting out, I mean, you should definitely get one on the hot side and one on the cold side just to monitor both temperatures and make sure everything's fine and adjust your temperature. Like, maybe if it got too hot, I would take the heat lamp off, but it actually is just fine over here. So as far as handling goes, they're really good for handling, probably second best to handling after bearded dragons. They can get really friendly. If they bite, I mean, they're pretty easy to tame. So all around, I think they're a great pet, and I would definitely recommend getting one. So thanks for watching.